Stop. Don't call a plumber. You can do it.
Alright guys, here's a problem we've got. You can still see it right here. So we're off. So we've been in the other bathroom in here. There was trash in the line right here, but it was causing hot water not to come through. This is the water's not turning off, so I don't think we're going to get lucky by discovering trash in there. I could be wrong. More than likely it's going to be that cartridge needs to be switched out. So let's get to it. So the water's off. You see our trickle is down to a trickle. And we're opened up there. So we're gonna let as much of that water drain as possible. I'll work in reverse here. So it was here. You got your two screws come out of there. Before you do that, you got your handle and your little cover plate. So there's usually a little notch. I don't know if you can see it right there. You can get something in there, pop this piece out. You can remove this screw, which is right here. Remove that screw. And then pull that cover off. And this guy right here, I've already loosened it. It was only hand tight. This guy comes out, and then it usually takes a little bit of effort. Alright, so it's basically what I remembered last time. It's when you're putting these in, you're supposed to put some type of lubrication gel there. Because it is so hard to get those guys in there, and by the same token it's pretty hard to get out, but we managed to work it. I just did a little gentle pry, and then we'll work this guy out right here, and look at there. You see that? It's definitely some trash. That's some old PVC piping there. And there's your water draining. So, you could try putting this back in there now. But I think we're going to go ahead and get a new cartridge. So I'm going to try to find this cartridge and I'll be back with you.
So I did check inside of the cartridge itself, and the little seats, the little gasket seats, they did have some wear. So while the trash may have been the issue, I think it's a good idea to go ahead and get that cartridge replaced.
Alright, so they match up pretty well. Looks identical. They both got the notches here. That's going to help us out a little bit getting that sucker in there. We're going to put that around this O-ring right here.
Okay, and I did want to mention on that cartridge, one side of the cartridge says hot side, so you'll just want to make sure that you align that side of the cartridge with the hot side of the valve body.
You can't see it, but there's some coming out on there. Okay. Just spread that with our finger a little bit. I don't feel any more trash. Oh, I say that. got more PVC out of there. That's a little bit too, so I'm gonna put some there. And we're about to run out of video footage, but there we go. Slides in nicely. All right, so we're in here. This is our locking, I'm gonna call it a locking nut. And again, I think you're just supposed to hand tighten these things. Yeah, so we're just gonna go hand tight with it. Let me get this back on. All right, so I got my new Teflon tape on here. Here we go. Definitely don't want to cross thread this piece. Get one more twist out of it maybe. Gotta be easy, that's copper, guys. So make sure, don't want to go past your turn. If you go too far and then come back, you're going to pull some of your Teflon off. So, we got a little drip there, but it will evacuate that line. There she goes. To check for leaks back in here, none present. I'm going to put it back on. We kind of get our plate kind of centered this way. You can look at that monitor there. This is a Delta monitor faucet. They did have quite a few replacement cartridges at the big box, big orange box. I went to the blue box and all they had was the gray top. They sell two different kinds for this particular faucet, I believe. It's a blue top and a gray top. I got the a white top and a gray top. And I bought the gray top to begin with. It was not the right one. Blue box didn't have those, so I had to go to the orange box, and they had them. So they had 6 of them. I only got one. And guys, it is September. It's 90-some degrees outside. There is a heater on in this bathroom right here. I'm not going to touch the folks' stuff, but I am
burning up. Okay, so I guess I like to talk too much, and I ran out of footage. But while you're watching me put this this cover plate back on, what you're not going to see is the final installation of the handle and the cover piece. So that handle is just going to fit right over that brass stem, and you're going to take that small screw that I showed you earlier in the video, and you're going to snugly tighten that up, and then you're going to replace your little button that says hot and cold water. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps you out, and if you'd like to follow, I'd appreciate it, and may be able to show you some more helpful hints in the future, as well as some cool cats, dogs, fish, and so on. Have a great one. Maybe.